The wait is over. Chrono Odyssey has dropped the bomb and officially revealed the dates for its closed beta test, and it's happening sooner than you think. If you've been following this game, you already know it's one of the most hyped next-gen MMORPGs on the horizon. With stunning visuals, dynamic combat, and that unique time manipulation twist, Chrono Odyssey has been on every MMO fan's radar. With the closed beta test dates finally confirmed, the countdown has truly begun. Whether you're a longtime fan of the genre or just curious about what this game brings to the table, this is the moment to get excited. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know: when it starts, how to join, what content you can expect, and why this beta might shape the future of the game. Stick around for the full breakdown. Mark your calendars. The CBT will kick off on June 20th and run through June 22nd. That gives players a limited window to dive into the game and experience what this next-gen MMORPG has to offer. The beta will be available on PC via Steam, and registration is now open and currently ongoing through the official Chrono Odyssey website. If you're hoping to get in, make sure to sign up as soon as possible. Slots may be limited. So far, it looks like the devs are aiming for broad access, which is great news for fans worldwide. Chrono Odyssey will feature a total of 6 distinct classes at launch: Paladin, Sorceress, Assassin, Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. However, according to an announcement made on the game's official Discord server, the early pre-beta test will only allow players to experience 3 of those classes: Swordsman, Ranger, and Berserker. Chrono Odyssey's combat system offers dynamic flexibility, allowing each class to equip multiple weapon types. For instance, the swordsman can wield both a sword and shield or switch to a greatsword for a different combat style. The assassin can alternate between daggers for close-range combat and a rifle for ranged attacks. Meanwhile, the ranger can adapt to various situations by equipping both a longbow and a rapier, effectively combining ranged and melee capabilities. According to early gameplay footage, players can switch between these weapons freely during combat, adding layers of strategy and versatility. The battle system itself looks intense and fluid, featuring dodges, parries, blocks, and the ability to stagger or stun enemies, which makes every encounter feel skill-based and reactive. The game is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, showcasing stunning visuals and smooth animations. One of Chrono Odyssey's standout features is its time manipulation mechanic. Players can use a special device to reverse or alter the flow of time, as seen in earlier gameplay reveals. This opens up exciting possibilities, including time-based tactics and even time travel elements, making it more than just your typical action MMO. Chrono Odyssey puts a strong emphasis on small-scale, team-based gameplay. Dungeon parties are designed for 3 players, likely encouraging the classic Trinity setup of tank, healer, and DPS, a tried-and-true formula familiar to many MMO veterans. When it comes to boss raids, players can expect to form 5-player teams, working together to overcome powerful enemies with coordinated mechanics and strategies. Beyond combat, the game also offers a variety of non-combat exploration content, including puzzle solving, mazes, and labyrinths, providing a more relaxed and immersive way to engage with the world. There's also 1v1 boss content, catering to players who enjoy testing their skill in solo challenges. One of the most unique features is the time portal system, allowing players to travel to the past or future to uncover rare rewards, hidden lore, and special challenges. This ties into the game's larger time manipulation theme and adds a deep layer of narrative and gameplay possibilities. PvP content is also a core pillar of the game, offering competitive modes for players who enjoy testing their skills against others. The gear and equipment system includes sockets, prefixes, and stat variations tailored for both PvE and PvP, giving players freedom to customize their builds for different content types. The game also features an open-world bounty hunting system, which guides players to new regions while providing meaningful objectives and rewards during exploration. And finally, for those who enjoy life beyond battle, life skills such as gathering and fishing are available, rounding out a well-balanced gameplay experience. Going into Chrono Odyssey, many players expected the usual MMO systems: grindy gear upgrades, rigid class roles, and flashy features that don't live up to the hype. But based on recent developer updates and gameplay reveals, it's clear that the developer team is aiming to go beyond standard expectations. One major improvement is the reduction of RNG, random chance failure, especially in gear upgrading systems. This is a big deal for MMO veterans who've dealt with frustrating upgrade loops where constant failures eat up resources and patience. By lowering the chances of failure, Chrono Odyssey is respecting players' time and effort, creating a more rewarding progression system. The game's time travel mechanic, originally expected to be just a flashy gimmick, turns out to be a core gameplay pillar. It's tightly woven into exploration, combat, and story progression, offering players meaningful choices and interactions as they shift between past and future timelines. Combat expectations have also been flipped. Bosses are intentionally designed to encourage active weapon swapping. This isn't just about unlocking new abilities. Each weapon loadout also grants unique passive bonuses, pushing players to think tactically. Ignoring this mechanic means risking long cooldowns and inefficient fights, especially in higher-end content. Moreover, class design is more flexible than the traditional tank healer DPS setup. Healing-focused classes aren't locked into support-only roles. Thanks to the weapon swap system, they function more like hybrids, capable of holding their own in solo content without being at a disadvantage. In fact, every class in Chrono Odyssey is designed to be viable for solo play, a massive shift from older MMOs where soloing outside your role was nearly impossible. In short, what the devs are delivering goes beyond expectations. They're building a system that rewards smart play, respects your time, and breaks the rigid molds that have defined the MMO genre for years. The upcoming closed beta test for Chrono Odyssey is more than just early access. It's a vital testing ground that could shape the game's future. With players finally getting hands-on, devs will gather real feedback on everything from combat mechanics to time travel systems and weapon swapping. Balance, performance, solo viability, and even gear progression will be closely watched. If something feels clunky, unfair, or confusing, now's the time for the devs to fix it. Even core features like small party dungeons and PvP will benefit from real-world testing. This is the devs' chance to fine-tune the experience before launch. If they listen and adapt, the CBT could turn Chrono Odyssey into something truly next level. The developers have officially confirmed that Chrono Odyssey will require a one-time purchase to play. There will be no free-to-play option or ongoing monthly subscription. While this means you won't be able to jump in completely for free, it's important to keep expectations realistic. The devs have also emphasized that the game is not pay-to-win. They are deeply committed to maintaining fairness, making it a core priority of the project. Their monetization strategy is focused primarily on cosmetic items, such as mounts and costumes, ensuring that purchases do not impact gameplay balance. So, players can enjoy the game without worrying about unfair advantages being sold. Overall, Chrono Odyssey is shaping up to be a genuinely exciting MMO. It's checking a lot of the right boxes: stunning visuals, promising gameplay systems, and a fresh take on what makes the genre fun. After waiting so long for a solid new MMORPG, we're really hoping this one lives up to the hype and doesn't end up being a letdown. So far, it's looking like one of the more ambitious and thoughtfully designed MMOs currently in development. If you're as curious about this game as we are, make sure to subscribe for future updates, gameplay impressions, and detailed guides once the closed beta test drops. Big things are coming, don't miss out!